I'm sorry, Boom. I'd kill the Mets if it was the Mets, so I got to be equal about it. You know, if it comes down to your ability to win games, and again, I'm not there. I don't know baseball the way Brian Cashman does by a long shot. But if I have a guy that has proven to be good enough and one of my best players at every level and every challenge you've given him, right?
Yeah.
Why am I worried about 5 years from now? If this guy can help me win today, then he ought to play for me today.
All right. So I think what they have to do is they have to find out the true extent of the injury first.
Fair enough.
Let's find that out. Is this a 2-week injury? Is this a 2-month injury? Is this a 4-month injury? Let's just find out what that is first before we
I guess so. No, but then
we do anything. Right. So before we do anything, we have to get a handle on what are we dealing with here, and then when you're dealing with that, then you have to say to yourself, all right, look, we all know that every team in baseball is going to lose 60 games.
Every team.
So when do you lose those games? How do you lose those games? And why do you lose those games? Are all big questions for the people that are running all the different individual teams and organizations. So I understand why you would want Gleyber Torres, and maybe the fan base would want Gleyber Torres because he's the next big thing. But I also understand that there has to be a reasonable assessment of him, maybe at another level. There also has to be the financial aspect to it, that they don't want to get his clock started too fast,
right?
Because then all of a sudden, he could be a real pain in the neck in the next three years.
I hate that part. Every team does it. No one's different than anyone else, but it sucks.
Here's the other part of it: is this, if in fact he does get a chance, what he has to think of is creating his fortune on behalf of somebody else's misfortune.
Right.
And that's Didi getting hurt, and now all of a sudden the big question is how long? I can't imagine it's going to be longer than 2 weeks.
They're saying first look, I guess it's not surgical,
yes.
But still, just the World Baseball Classic blows. It's just you lose a player, and then what are you going to do? I mean, that's the way it goes, and now you're screwed for a season maybe at one of the most important positions.